What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe now to the channel as I drop a lot of content. We go live daily, stay busy on the platform. And last but not least, man, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as I'm always intrigued to know what y'all got to say about these topics. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this work. It's very upsetting for me to report this as um, Turki AlalaShikh, the gentleman, and I forget, I think Saudi Arabia, y'all forgive me. I'm just really getting familiar with him and as far as his role in boxing, but I seen that he just posted something on the lines of he's no longer interested in the Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford fight. Now he didn't really go into specifics as to why, and I'm sure it's going to come out, in due time, why this fight between Canelo and Crawford no longer garnishes the interest of the one gentleman I feel like can put it this card to put it not just this fight together, but a good card to go along with this fight. I feel like Turki AlalaShikh is the only person that's willing and has the resources to do that. But he's no longer interested in it. And I gotta say, I'm putting this at the feet of Canelo. Now, like I say, there's no real details coming that has come out just yet to to vindicate what I'm saying. It's just theory, just my opinion. I personally think this is on Canelo, man. Because Canelo has made it a habit of saying that he's going to do what he wants to do and he's going to fight who he wants to fight. And then he literally cherry picks like he's doing right now with Edgar Berlanga. Nobody called for this fight. Nobody asked for this fight. Nobody was talking about Berlanga up until 10 minutes ago when Canelo decided to fight him because I believe he thinks it's going to be easy. I'm putting this at his feet, man. Canelo Alvarez has ruined the PBC after they gave him all of that money to fight three bums. PBC cannot get the return of investment because I know they're not reporting the numbers as far as these Canelo fights go, but I assure you they're not pulling the number. They're not getting their money back, and if they're getting their money back, they're probably breaking even. So the PBC is ruined because of their own idiotic decisions. In addition to that, Canelo Alvarez is just going to continue on taking these easy fights until I believe he retires, as he's blatantly turned down David Benavidez for no reason, and there's so many people in the boxing community that's just cool with that, letting that go as if David Benavidez didn't earn his spot. It's nasty work, and I gotta say, I come from a long line of boxing fans. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Canelo is breaking tradition. This has never been the case. In fact, I think that Floyd was the first to do it, but Floyd gave us enough in the Pretty Boy era, Pretty Boy Floyd era, to kind of justify his diva ways at the end of his career. Floyd gave us fights, epic fights, so wasn't so much upset with him. But Canelo, like, bro, you not Floyd. One, two, there's too many world class boxers now to be ducking. You know what I mean? I understand that even the guys like a Israel Majumov, right, who only has 10, 11 fights, even guys like that, and Vasily Lomachenko, they spent a lot of time in the amateurs. I understand that, no, excuse me, I'm sorry. I was saying that I don't understand why anybody can be ducking nowadays. It's too many world class fighters. It's too many fights that's on the table for that boxing fans actually want to see. Boxing should be bigger than it's ever been right now, given that there's so many marketable names. It's not like back in the Muhammad Ali days when you only had about, a good 15 maybe superstar boxers. Now you can go down a list in just about every division and name 2 to 3, maybe 5 or more stars. and Canelo isn't fighting any of them. Because we can throw David Morrell out there. I feel like he deserves a Canelo fight. I feel like Demetrius Andrade deserves a fight even still. Although, he's lost some of his boxing value. I feel like Caleb Plant deserves a fight. These are all fights that boxing fans in the streets, boxing Twitter, I've heard say that they want these fights. At one point or the other, maybe not, all of these fights they're calling for now. I think David Benavidez is the most polarizing of them all. But Canelo has gone out of his way and ducked a few world-class boxers that deserved to fight. He's held those damn belts in the 168 hostage, and boxing fans have allowed it. And these commissions, well, we all know these commissions, they dirty from the jump. I like the IBF. A lot of people be hard on the IBF. IBF only want to be checking these and stripping them when they clearly see that they're ducking, as they did with Canelo Alvarez. But boxing fans have really just permitted this, man, and it's disgusting. It's bogus. It's nasty. And now you can see clearly why the UFC MMA is fastly growing in popularity past boxing. And not even just that, bro. I be seeing a lot of these bare knuckle, groups. They going viral nowadays. All kinds of stuff going on. Well, combat sports. People are getting into combat sports in different formats, and they're garnishing a lot of attention because the actual sport of boxing is a damn sham. It's a sideshow now. It's literally a sideshow. Nobody again has called for Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga. Only thing interesting about this fight is that it's going to be another installment in the Mexican versus Puerto Rican rivalry. That's the only real reason I think anybody cares about this fight. Not that Edgar Berlanga is the top Puerto Rican fighter by any means. It's just, one of those things to talk about. And I think that's the same thing that we got from Canelo Alvarez a year ago with Jermell Charlo. The whole the black boxer versus the Mexican boxer is one of those great rivalries as well. And it was just another installment in there. Although that fight was cheeks, cheeks. I'm trying to watch the language for the kids, get a little better with my vernacular. But anyway, so now we're at this point where, again, Turki AlalaShikh, who has he's pretty much probably the only person that can give Canelo Alvarez the kind of money that he demands, and then also the kind of opponents that he should be fighting. I think that not only would Canelo Alvarez have a good payday, but then we would get, a good fight, a good possible 50-50 fight. I don't think that's the case with Terence Crawford. I'm actually one of those people that said I don't want to see this fight. I feel like the weight would be too much. In fact, I feel like if Terence Crawford goes up to 168, it's going to be the exact same result that we've seen from Jermell Charlo, respectfully. It's not that they don't have the skills to pay the bills. It's just that there's a limit on the human body, and if y'all don't know, boxing weight is 100%. It's almost polar opposite to regular weight because it's all muscle. So it's not any fat. It's no squish. No homo whatever. But it's the point of the matter that putting on 14 pounds of muscle, that's going to change the whole landscape of your body, and not even just that. It's even more. How can I say this? It's even more effective when you're into the boxing. Because, in boxing, you're using all your limbs, especially, your hands and arms and all that kind of stuff. But the mind as well. Your mind thinking that you can still move like you was moving at 147 in Terence Crawford's case, but you're not. You know what I mean? You're moving like a damn slug. And I even seen a difference in Terence Crawford's speed at 154. Albeit he did let his hands go in the 11th and the 12th round. And he looked like he had some hand speed, some of that hand speed translated to 54. The first 10 rounds of the fight, he looked nervous. He looked like he wasn't positively sure in himself to let his hands go like that. So, albeit that Turki AlalaShikh says this fight is off, as far as he's concerned, he's not interested in that anymore. I got to put this on Canelo, man. I'm positively sure Canelo is the reason why we wouldn't be getting this fight. Me personally, on a personal level, I don't want to see this fight. I'll say this though: if it happens, if it did, if it does happen or whatever, I'll buy the fight. I will watch this fight because this would be the next real, true, big super fight. So I think that in that case, if I don't buy it myself, then I'll definitely go check it out somewhere, and support the boxes in that way. But at the same time, it doesn't even look like we're going to get that much to happen because who else has the resources and the money to put this fight together? Again, the PBC essentially ruined themselves with these stupid contracts that they've given to Canelo and Tank, but at the same time, we're going to see. We got to see what happens. Just because Turki AlalaShikh is no longer interested in investing in that fight, right now, doesn't mean we won't get a change, a little later down the line. But aside from that, I'm tired of Canelo, man. I done deemed him the face of ducking. He's not the face of boxing. He's the face of ducking. And Tank is right there underneath him, bro. You talking about the fake cold? You talking about the cold face of boxing? No, those niggas are the cold faces of ducking. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? And that's where I get my frustration from because now Canelo's 33, 34 years old. You know what I mean? He's essentially only got about a couple more months left in his prime, and we're definitely not getting any real super fights. If he have his way about it, Canelo would be perfectly happy with fighting sparring partners. You know what I mean? He'd be cool with that if we allowed it, or not even so much if we allowed it. If that's just how it goes, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really care for Canelo Alvarez no more. Used to be one of my guys, one of my favorite boxers, but I've been disgusted with his actions. So much so that I used to be against David Benavidez in somewhat. I didn't think that he necessarily deserved the fight, but as I seen David Benavidez, yeah, keep saying my brother, David Benavidez, as I seen him continuously put in work, even after, earning his opportunity. The man still fought Demetrius Andrade, won that fight, went up to 175, won, came back, said he was willing to come back down to fight Canelo, and Canelo still ducking him. Canelo would tell someone of David Benavidez status, he would tell him that he ain't did enough, that he need to do more pay-per-views, that he need to do more of this, that, and the third. But then Canelo will fight Edgar Berlanga. He'll fight Edgar Berlanga, guys, who has not done a tenth of what David Benavidez has done. What has Edgar Berlanga done other than got his head bounced around like a damn punching bag? That's all Edgar Berlanga has ever done. Now, he's a good feisty fighter. He's not no chump. I ain't gonna say it like that, but no, I wouldn't say that he deserves an Canelo fight, nor have I seen anything from him to make me feel like he has a chance to win this fight. Me personally, so at the end of the day, I'm just done with Canelo. It's over for this fool. It's been bootleg Canelo and Tank fights. That's been the campaign over here. I've been telling a number of fans because some of the trolls, they come at me and be like, "Oh, you still gonna watch the fight?" You damn for sure I'm gonna watch the fight. You know that I'm gonna watch the fight, but I'm bootlegging it. Shout out to the bootleg gang. Thank God for illegal streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because it evens the plateau when these boxers and these promoters and these networks when they all collude to put these fights together just so they can get a bag on the back end. They don't care. You know what I mean? They know a lot of people they know a lot of diehard boxing fans like me. I for the longest, I just went with it. You know what I mean? Whoever you fought, that's who I watch. Didn't really care about the competitive factor so much. I just love the sweet science. But now, a little bit older, a lot more mature, and also got a media company to take care of, a journalistic career to take care of. No. You know what I mean? I got a responsibility to speak for the people that rock with me, and I'm not going to accept these cherry-picking, BS fights. Again, nobody was talking about Edgar Berlanga. Nobody. I'm in boxing Twitter all day, every day. I'm in the boxing streets all day, every day. Never seen a damn Edgar Berlanga hashtag ever. But Canelo's going to choose him to fight, but go around, trying to big bank Demetrius Andrade and Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. You can miss me with the sham, bro. You can miss me. So yes, we will be watching this fight, but it will be purely and thoroughly bootlegged. So if you need the link, let your boy know. That's all I got for this particular video. Please like this video. Please like the video, ladies and gentlemen. I love that y'all tap in, you tune in, but the likes definitely count for something. So just I'm gonna start emphasizing that a little bit more. Just make sure once you get up out of here, or once you're done enjoying the content, or even before, you know what I mean, before the video even start, that's what I do. When I go to certain platforms that I rock with, shout out to Miss Dom Sports T, to Flo, Sports Professor, Ken, Hot Take Jake with the TBL. Anytime I pull up Mel with Man Down Sports, anytime I pull up to one of my favorite platforms, Wild Card Mark from IOW, I make sure I hit the like button first. That's just something I do. You know what I mean? So that's just, that's because if it's a long video, or if it's just a video period, by the end of the video, I'm going on to the next video. You know what I'm saying? Or if my autoplay ain't on. So just respectfully, ladies and gentlemen, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. Again, if you have not, please subscribe to the channel as well, as I drop content daily, a lot of content, go live daily. Stay busy on this platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, because my absolute favorite part is the dialogue. Exchanging. I could be wrong. I'm not on no horse or no heel. I ain't better than nobody. So y'all, I definitely love the dialogue exchanges in the comment section. So that's all I got for y'all on this video. Once again, I am Tony the Savant. Peace.